Today I have two very cool new products to share with you from Instinct, the Tech and Track Sling and the Sacoche Lite. Now these bags are not officially out yet. What I have here are just prototypes. They said they're still making some changes before they begin production. The project should still be on Kickstarter for just a few more days after this video goes live until November 24th. So make sure to check out their page if you're interested. I'll put the link in the description. So this one is called the Tech and Track Sling, and as the name suggests, it is a sling bag. But as you can see, it is a lot smaller than a normal camera sling bag. This is designed to be extremely lightweight while being durable and functional for your everyday essentials and compact cameras. And this one is called the Sacoche Lite, which is a much smaller and minimal bag, or I guess maybe a pouch would be a more appropriate term. But it is still more than big enough to fit a point-and-shoot action cameras or 360 cameras and whatnot. So these aren't necessarily designed to be traditional camera bags per se, but these are designed to be light and compact. Because I don't always leave my house with my full frame cameras and lenses every time I go for a walk or go hiking or hang out with my friends. Sometimes I just want to take my GR3, but unless I'm wearing a jacket, my pockets aren't big enough for this, and I also don't want to take my big camera bags just to carry this, so that's when these come in. The Tech and Track Sling is just about 290 or 300 grams depending on the finish, which is less than the weight of 2 GoPros, which is incredible. And the Sacoche Lite is 55 or 60 grams, so again, incredibly light. But despite being so small and light, these bags have some cool features, so let me walk you through them right now. Let's start with the Tech and Track Sling. This actually looks kind of like a miniaturized version of the Pro Camera Sling bag that I reviewed last year. It comes in two versions, what they're calling the City Minimalistic and the Outdoor Rugged. What I have here is the City Minimalistic version, which are made of 420D laminated waterproof nylon from South Korea. And it feels very high quality and durable. And one thing I really like about this, unlike many other camera bags that I own, is that my dog's fur don't get stuck on it. And the Outdoor Rugged version is made of what's called the X-Pack X21, which is a waterproof multi-layer fabric developed by a company in Germany. But the fabric used on the bags are produced in the US. It has a different texture and it is extremely tear and abrasion resistant. And unlike the City Minimalistic version, it comes with orange interior. Right now, these bags are only offered in black, but they did say, depending on how they do on Kickstarter and based on the feedbacks, they might add new colors, so leave comments down below what colors you'd personally like to see. But apart from the colors, both versions are waterproof, and as you can see, the zipper lines are nicely sealed for extra protection. These are YKK AquaGuard zippers, and you can undo these clips and loop them around the strap on the side to make your bag extra secure, which is a very nice feature to have while traveling. You can also loop it around the front pocket zipper as well. And one thing they did mention, this being a prototype, the front zipper opens from right to left, but they said on the final version, the front pocket will open from left to right. The front pocket is surprisingly big. Inside it, there's a key hook, some sleeves for your writing instruments, and 4 smaller pockets so your stuff won't get all mixed together. And on the final version, the key ring will also move to the left side for easier access because it will be opening from that side. There are stretchable pockets on either side, and at the bottom there are 2 adjustable straps for small tripods and gimbals. Unlike the front, the back is padded with this soft perforated material so it stays cool and dry. And there's another pocket in the back which is big enough for a small tablet or a notepad. My Kindle actually fits perfectly in here. And moving on to the main compartment, again, tons of organization features here. There are 2 pockets in the front, and inside them there are 2 smaller pockets. And there's 1 big pocket at the back, and in front of it, there are 2 more zippered pockets. And I know I said these are for compact cameras, but this is actually deep enough to fit a normal-sized mirrorless camera with a pancake lens with some room to spare on the side. So by now, you can probably see what I meant by small and light but functional. One thing they did mention about the interior, they said they're going to change the inner lining to a brighter gray. Right now, it's not super dark. I would consider this a pretty neutral gray, but with bags like this, with brighter color, it might be easier to find things while digging around in there. I actually have no problem with the current color, but a lighter gray might be nice in darker environments, and I can't really think of any negatives of the interior color being lighter, so I think that's a nice change. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. There are also some straps on both sides, and these are very subtle but a really nice detail. These connect the front edge of the bag to the side flaps, so they help the bag stay more securely attached to your body. And I saved the best for the last. With a lot of sling bags, often the trickiest part is when you put it on and off because the strap is a lot shorter than a shoulder bag. But this strap actually has a very cool magnetic latch that makes that very easy. It actually took me a minute to figure out how this works because it's very secure when they're connected, but it's actually pretty simple. So what you do is you pull this tab and it comes right off, and to put it back together you just bring them closer and the magnet does all the work. It's so cool and satisfying. I've never seen anything like this. So yeah, I like pretty much everything about this bag, and I can totally see myself using this every single day. I like how the design just blends in with any outfit and it doesn't stand out too much, but there's so much functionality built into such small footprint, and I'm very impressed by that. And now the Sacoche Lite, and as you can see, this is a much more simple design. The footprint is actually not that much smaller than the sling bag, but it is a lot thinner. There's one pocket at the front and one at the back, and the straps are actually removable on this one, so you can just use this as a pouch as well. It's about 9 inches wide and 6 inches tall, so it's a pretty decent size to provide you some extra storage without feeling like you're actually carrying a bag. And I mentioned the size because when I first saw the bag, I actually thought it was going to be a lot bigger because I only saw it on their promotional photos on a very slim model. But on me, on a 200-pound guy, it probably looks like a very different product. But it's still made of the same materials as the other bag. It also comes in 2 versions as well. Same high quality zippers. In the front pocket, there are 2 smaller pockets on the inside and the key ring, and the other pocket in the back, which in volume is about the same size as the front pocket, but it opens from the top, so it might be easier to fit bigger items in there. So yeah, these are very different from what I would normally use, but I can totally see myself using these every single day, and I think these would encourage me to carry my compact cameras more. Right now they don't have the pricing quite finalized yet, but if you make it to their Kickstarter page on time, you can place an order on early bird pricing, which is $89 US for the sling bag and $44 for the Sacoche Lite. And based on what they told me, the retail price will definitely be higher than that, so I suggest getting your orders in early. So the Instinct Tech and Trek Sling and the Sacoche Lite, let me know what you guys think. I'm very impressed with what I've seen so far, but let me know what you guys think the fair price of these bags are, what other colors you might want to see, or any other piece of feedback you have or questions you have. Just leave them in the comments, and I'll try to get to them all and pass them to the Instinct team. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.